Spelling Jack. My name is Will, and with me today,
Jack.
So Jack, this is our first recording of me in my new venue of Vancouver. It's a bit of a rough setting at the moment. The sound isn't great, but we move. What do you know about Sinister, Jack?
Yeah, I remember watching this in the cinema, to be fair. This is like a really old school sort of Blumhouse. I think this is like one of the first ones, like proper like horror ones that I saw. It's just got that creepy atmosphere to it. It really does. Again, this is the first time I've seen it since the cinema.
But I hear, like, whenever I go on Google, like, best horror movies, like, best new horror movies, this is always up there in, like, the best ones that have come out in the last 10, 15 years. It's got a big name. I know Ethan Hawke is in it, which is a very big name for a horror movie. So he must have liked the script. So I trust Ethan Hawke.
Let's buckle up and let's ride.
My friends really like this movie. Like, they say it's their favourite.
I remember the beginning. The beginning is...
You proper sucked that chef kiss then. Okay. Instant heat to that.
Oh no.
This stuff creeps me out, like the old, like, film footage of just, like, jeez.
God, I remember it was so eerie in the cinema. Like, everyone was just looking around like, what is this? So that's obviously throughout this, it's shot with that real like old 8mm camera. It's a real like old camera.
There is Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke's such a good actor, really is. Oh, big town sheriff in town.
An autograph?
I just thought that
Are you kidding me?
I'm 2 days away from retirement, man.
Sweetheart, what are you doing?
Painting?
Creepy child painting.
I had to move here. The new story I'm writing is here.
I'm gonna guess it's like the murder house of the village.
I know who you are.
Say you're not a fan.
No.
Well, what can I do for you?
Well,
It's a nice cut.
You like that?
Yeah, very manly.
You don't seem to care much for our profession.
Not everybody in your profession gets it right.
I've read your books, neither do you.
Oh, burn.
Right.
Your bad theory helped a killer go free. You ruin people's lives.
Oh.
Now, this town doesn't need that. It needs to heal. It needs to forget.
So he's a crime writer and he's in the town to get some first-hand research of something that's happened there.
If writing true crime has taught me one thing, it's that whenever an officer of the law tells me that I'm wasting my time, it just means he thinks he's wasting his.
That's clever. You ought to write that down.
Good little bit of sass. I like that when the sheriff and him.
I find this to be in extremely bad taste.
That's not their house, is it? That they've moved into.
Whose house?
Like the missing girl's house.
Ellison, we didn't move in a few houses down from a crime scene again, did we?
Tracy.
No, just don't say anything. If we did, I don't want to know about it.
We didn't.
You promise?
I promise.
This is the crime scene.
Yeah.
Wouldn't lie to his gal like that, would he?
Well, typically it's not a lie. That is the crime scene. She said to be moved down the road.
Few houses. There we go. What's that place there?
Oh, that's the tree.
Oh, scary. God. Imagine just seeing that box. Oh, look, there's a scorpion. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Those aren't the movies, surely.
Hanging out 11.
Wait,
God.
family hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Family barbecue.
Is that when it said family hanging out? Does it mean like hanging? Don't know what that means, but hanging.
I don't.
No, we haven't sold the old house yet.
Once it's gone, we'll be
Oh, I
able
really
to
want some
afford a
Chinese
price for
now.
things.
Oh.
Sell it
When you treat yourself afterwards after a hard day's graft on
Oh, I
YouTube.
might, do you know what? Do you know what I might do?
When you're happy, we're all happy.
I just need another hit. That's all.
I just need another big YouTube hit.
Just need another kung fu hustle.
Here we go.
So that's the missing girl. Where are
Yeah, I love that.
we? Oh,
Oh god. Yeah.
Let's do this.
that'd be so creepy though, isn't it? Like finding like a box of films and you're like, you gotta watch them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's sort of my curiosity. You know, curiosity kills the kitty. It's
Still creepy though, but it's just like family barbecue.
Oh, no.
It's like 2011 and then 1979 is the next one.
just the family hanging out.
Oh.
Imagine that, like, not expecting to see it, do you know what I mean?
So someone's up there cutting that.
See that, look, yeah.
Jeez. I have a feeling they're gonna get much worse. That's so creepy though, like, you're living in the
It's
house.
the way it's still left there as well, though, like that angle of that, you know?
Well, it's a health and safety nightmare. Someone's scurrying around. This is the fake jump scare.
Scuttling.
This is the fake jump scare. It's one of the kids.
Yeah, you got the pre-set up.
Yeah. Come on, I know this formula by now.
Yeah.
Daddy, I can't find the bathroom.
Go. He's hitting the scotch again.
Is this part 2? Is this family barbecue?
Oh, that's nice editing there. Look at that. I want a snappy edit cuts like that from you, Will, alright?
So this is family barbecue 1970 something.
Yeah. 79 Squilliam.
I wonder who's filming all this though.
There's that sound in this film.
This is creepy.
Good shot. Look at that.
Some messed up man cave.
Police Department, how may I direct your call? King County Police Department, how may I direct your call?
I'm doing this on my own. I'm going to crack the case. It's going rogue. Is this a crime? Withholding evidence?
Yeah, I'll probably imagine it is, to be fair.
Sleepy time. Well, I don't like that.
Pool party. At this bit as well.
Okay. Oh, we just got a little tease then. That's a creepy shot. Just with the light on at the end.
They're really well shot. Everything about this film, and its cinematography, everything. The editing, the sound.
That's so loud.
Get him outside.
Yeah. That scream was terrifying. Didn't even sound like a person.
It's just the stress of the move. I found him in one of the moving boxes.
I'm no expert, but I think this is all going to bite him on the back at some point. Living in the murder house.
Come on, you heard your mother. Grab some road breakfast and skedaddle.
I left your
I swear they do that in every movie. They're always running late. They just like grab all their food.
A fresh pot of coffee. Bit of cappuccino.
Or the mum puts on like a massive spread and they just like take a bite of toast and some orange juice and they're gone.
Oh. Pool party.
I mean, whoever's killing them is very creative. I'll give them that. Oh, that'd be horrendous. This is creepy, this film. Oh no, he's lost pool party.
It's very creepy, this though, isn't it? It's very well edited, and it's really like an atmospheric horror. It's like, listen, actually like static, isn't it? Everything's very filmy, the sound as well. It's like, like the reels, like.
Is this the last one?
I believe so. Which one of them? So ominous, isn't it? It's like this old, like, found footage, like.
Oh no, not the dog.
Doggo. Oh, look at that shot and the glasses. Defend him, Doggo. At least he didn't hurt the Doggo.
Oh god. So you can't look at this one. Straight in the ball.
That's what I mean. He's now as he fallen into that paranoia as the drink consuming him as well. But you should be reporting it to the police now because you're looking at a serial killer here. Do you know what I mean? See that?
See it.
The sign again. Got the same picture up on the wall than it was on the car bonnet.
This is definitely one of the more creepier horror films I've seen.
It's not overly reliant on jump scares either. You notice that? Like there is them in it, but it's more just horrendously creepy.
It's just creepy footage.
New details today in the grisly murders of a local family found earlier this week. Police have released this photo of Christopher Miller, the missing 13-year-old son
as well.
of William and Penny Miller.
I mean, he's got a kid. That's creepy. Man, this film builds tension very well.
There, seriously, it's one. That's why it's such a. It really is up there. It's so well done.
I'm not getting nervous because I'm sitting there just like picking my fingernails like this.
It's like not a proper one though. Do you know what I mean? It's just like yeah.
Well, that would be scary. What would you do if you heard like banging in your loft, but then there was nothing in there?
Yeah, check out. Just burn the house there.
Snag.
It's a snag.
See, even still, there's nothing's happened yet, and it's still making you go all creepy. But maybe the scorpion and the snake are from whatever's going on. Mr. Boogie. Look at the way he's just standing there. He's got a gut on him, Mr. Boogie.
Yeah, a bit of belly on it, doesn't it?
Sleepy time.
The boogie's getting bigger as he goes on.
Oh, they didn't show the last one.
So how would an intruder get up there?
I didn't say anyone was up there. I just said it sounded like there was an intruder. I did see a small snake, though.
Snakes don't have feet.
This man's a genius.
Mr. Boogie.
So he couldn't have been in all the videos this whole time. Like, we didn't see him. Oh, there he is. Do you remember those Slender Man things? Where they'd like Photoshop him into the back of pictures?
There he is.
So that image is that's very good quality for a zoomed in 8mm from 1977.
Brought you your coffee, Daddy.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Oh. Yeah, hello.
Hey, Mr. Oswald.
Ooh, little hands. Little chicken hands.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine?
I'm imagining it, and I'm not liking it. Ooh. I'm pretty sure he locks his office as well.
But remember, he's been drinking as well a lot. Jesus.
Jeez, we're already halfway through this film. That's gone so quick.
Yeah, it's fantastic, honestly.
Even that is scary.
No, honestly, isn't this brilliant? I told you. Uh-oh. That's a doggo.
Good dog. Good dog.
Drake, the kind of guy to say good doggy to a dog that's about to attack him.
Oh.
Come at me, I can bash your head in. Okay. That's fine. You keep it.
He wasn't growling at him, he was growling at the kids behind him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You think these are serial murders?
Maybe. More ritualized than necessarily serial, but really spread out. And not just regionally, but over time. The first one I found dates back to the 60s.
The 1960s?
Yeah.
How far back does it go? Like,
Wait, that would put the guy, what, in his 70s?
Or his 60s. This symbol appears in several of the crime scenes.
That looks like something from out of the occult.
you should get that tattooed on your arm.
To be fair, that's a good shout, actually. Bear that in mind, William. That might be coming soon. Oh, lawn work. Oh, I remember this from the cinema.
Oh my god, my heart is going like loads. It's just the peeping.
Oh, I remember that from the cinema. I knew it was coming. How horrendous is that?
Just frick the life out of me.
I just remember it at the cinema, you know, it just felt so long, that tension build just going on the grass. Listen to the sound, you know what I mean? It's... And then it stops. It's so good.
A deity? What kind of deity?
A very obscure one, dating back to Babylonian times.
Babylonia.
Named Bagul.
Bagul.
Children.
Bagul.
Did you say eater?
Yes, of children. Ghoul eats children.
Okay.
So you're saying the person that made this symbol is eating children?
Well, that would fit the stories.
Very like erratic editing. It's like really erratic and sketchy and. That's such a cool effect. Oh no. I can feel it.
Oh. Oh, look at that, just about.
Look at the speed on it.
Reminds me of that film we watched, you know, Pulse, when she's running like that.
Gone. Swing and a miss. That's horrendous.
Jesus.
Like you said, it doesn't help that he's drinking.
No, it doesn't add to it, you know.
But he is correct. There is a reason to be paranoid.
Yeah, he's not in the wrong. That shot.
Yeah.
Your daughter apparently thought there wasn't enough room on her walls for her new painting.
Ashley! No, I wanted to paint her picture, but she didn't want it in my room because that used to be her brother's room.
What? Who are you talking about?
Stephanie.
Who's Stephanie?
She used to live here. She's the one Daddy's writing his book about.
God.
Oh, she's clocked.
Did you think I wouldn't find out?
Of course I knew you were going to find out eventually, okay? But don't blame me for not telling you, okay? Because remember, you never wanted to know.
Don't try and pin this on me! I asked you if we were living near the house.
See, you're right, see.
If we were living 2 houses down from a crime scene, and I said no. It happened in the backyard.
It's honestly such a good film.
No, Ellison, it doesn't. Our daughter just painted a little dead girl on our wall.
She's missing.
What?
Okay? She's missing. Technically, she's missing. They don't know.
I don't want to hear about
It's a technicality. Oh, look at that shot.
Having a peep.
Oh. That built that up. Jesus. This is one of the best ones we've seen in a while, isn't it?
It is. It is.
You're like,
Burn it. The family who were murdered before lived in the house that the first family was, which means that nothing's going to happen to them unless they move to another house.
We have to leave now.
No, don't leave. They need to stay in the house.
this is the sound. This sound design is just—it's been incredible.
It's a reel going around with nothing in it, like flicking at the end. Okay.
Yeah.
There isn't going to be any book.
No book.
No, sir.
Jesus, at their house. You did make a killing off that first book then. The Scorpion. It's the Scorpion.
Oh yeah, that's all. Look, I think that's a must, Will. I think that's got to go on the horror sleeve, doesn't it?
You're looking at an engraving, an old sketch from the Dark Ages, and fragments of a deteriorating fresco.
So it's a dog, a snake, and a scorpion.
Why?
Well, superstition. Early
If
Christians.
an image was destroyed, then the gateway would be closed and Bagul would no longer have access to this world, right?
Mr. Oswald, what kind of book are you writing, exactly?
Jeez. Imagine being so, like, scared by something that you can't even use it to make millions.
Bagul special delivery.
Extended cut. Oh, there's a Snyder cut of Pool Party.
You were asking for everyone. The Bagul cut is coming.
Mm-hmm. What's the problem?
Okay, the problem is that you moved.
How is that a problem?
Each family that you had me look up had previously lived in the house where one of the earlier murders took place.
Each family. All 5 of them. Thanks, Deputy.
That's so creepy to hear. The kid.
Yeah.
Oh. Evil kid. That's the worst one out of all of them. That one. So you should be paranoid of his kids now. I know he's been drugged.
She's been making the coffees, hasn't she?
Yeah.
So this whole time.
I like that you made the movies longer. They're better this way.
I wonder what she's got in store for them.
Ooh, yeah.
This whole time they were saying it was going to be like the son, because he was the one who was acting weird, but it was the girl.
They got you with that as well, didn't they?
Oh. They should put down some plastic on the floor to tidy up after. Oh no. I'm getting ready, Jack. For whatever happens.
He's adding her signature to it.
Oh no. There he is. I hope they don't show it. House painting. Oh man. I had to get you with the last little bit at the end.
I think I've just shit myself. I'm not even trying to make you laugh or anything. Forgot how incredible that was. I honestly, it's jumping straight into it. I don't know if it's from a theme of like I went and watched a new Exorcist and like not seeing a good horror movie in a while. That it's just holds its time, doesn't it? It's 2012. That is so good. Every aspect of it. It's got that perfect horror blend of jump scares but done properly and right. It's got an amazing story. The acting's incredible. The sound design, editing, the cinematography, everything is incredible with that film. I genuinely believe that. Like that film just holds up. The atmosphere, the way it built tension as well, was just next level. And again, you don't actually normally see it that much where it ends that horrific. Do you know what I mean? Normally there's a bit of saving grace, or they win, but there's like a hint that he's still there. It's just shows you the brutality of it, of like Bagul's nature essentially. I saw it once before, and I'm glad I didn't watch it again and saved it, because it was just like a treat almost.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the best horror films I've ever seen. Like in the way, the acting, the cinematography, the sound design, the tension building. There was like maybe 2-3 jump scares, And most of it was just the creepy aspect of it is what made it so scary. And it's like there's not many movies out there which are just creepy, where it's like they have to rely on you being like scared by a loud noise or a cheap jump scare, whereas that, like, it built it and built it and built it. Yeah, that was really good. Like, it was just a good film, like, genuinely.
Yeah, no, I agree completely. As I said, I saw that in the cinema as well when I was younger, and I remember it just being so intense, especially that lawn scene was just done so well. And it's one of those ones where we've obviously got good headphones on, we've got good quality playing, but it's sort of, it does sell the point of cinema or like immersing yourself, because just, you know, if you're just sitting there watching it, the lights on, not paying attention, you can't probably even hear some of the minute sort of like flickering in the film reels going. It's perfect length, it's like an hour and 50 minutes, it's not, you know, an hour and 45 between, that's fine. It doesn't stay too long where it's needed, it moves perfectly, and it just, I can't really fault anything with that film. It really doesn't hold on to like really cliche things. The way it's shot and designed, some of them, especially with the children, when you first see the motion of them moving around them, it's similar to Pulse that we watched. Yeah, and it's, again, Ethan Hawke's outstanding. Everyone's outstanding in it, to be honest, especially that first bit with the boy in the box. The child acting's incredible in it. It really is like a perfect horror film. It really is, and it's just obviously just come on Netflix for Halloween as well. But I would definitely recommend everyone to watch that film.
Definitely, I agree. And it's got its own little niche of the videotapes. Like, that's its little selling point. And it's like, when you think of that, now you're gonna think of the videotapes, and they on their own are just like so creepy. The way it's just like a family get together, and then it just cuts to just like murder, and it's just like, that is so good. It's just the atmosphere it built, which is so creepy, and it really, really pays to that little 8mm footage. It's so creepy, especially the way it just opened with it as well.
Yeah, that's what I said. I remember
tone.
that's the one thing I remember it set in my head was that opening scene. It's just like, what have we got into here? Because there wasn't anything really like that like with that brutality level, with it condensed in such a brilliant like film, like a story as well. You normally get one or the other. It's like horrifically gory, and you're like, okay, no good story, or really good story, and doesn't have that shock or intense factor. But this has all of it. It really does hit all of the boxes.
Towards the end of the movie, you start to realise that it's like, you can't win, like, you can't beat this thing, and it's just like, it's hopeless at this point. And I think he knew that, Ethan Hawke's character.
The way that they kept Bagul really hidden throughout it, you didn't really know much about him, just about some of his like Babylonian like backstory, and it's just this creepiness of coming in at the perfect time. It's exactly like Alien or other classic horror films, not showing the monster too much, just hearing about it, hearing about his presence, and then you just seeing him at the end. It's done so well. It really, really is.
Overall, I think it was really, really good. Like, I'll definitely watch that again, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely one of my, like, I can see why it's one of my friends' like favourite horror movie, for sure. Like, if you watch that as a kid, like, that'll creep you out. Yeah,
it's definitely one of the ones which are, most people that I've seen that don't really watch horror films or have recommended, like, I've seen that they've asked about it, they've always been like, that was so scary, or like, it's really incredible. I've not heard anyone just be like, it's terrible, because you can't really say that. The story's brilliant, it works really well, and it's like horrific content. You can't not watch those home tapes and be like, you know, it doesn't actually show much gore. Do you know what I mean? As I said, the reflections, you see a little bit of blood and cut, but it's just the thought in your head, that lawnmower bit just cuts right through it, goes over. It's the thing, not showing it and letting your imagination take over.
Then they reveal what actually happened in the pictures that the kids draw. It's very creepy. So Jack, who's your MVP for Sinister?
It's really close, obviously, like Scott Derrickson, the director, like the cinematography, but I think I've got to go with the sound department on it. It worked in with the theme of it being about film. As you said, like, it was obviously scratching a film, like the film running out.
Okay, for me, I'm going to go for no one in particular, but I'm going to say the editing department. So the video editing. Because the reason for that is they edited on film, they edited on Super 8, they edited on, I don't know, digital maybe for the main part of the movie. But then at the same time, within the movie, there's like these really weird cuts, like creepy cuts that like really added to the atmosphere. Like, it'd be like him turning the key, flicking on the camera, and it was like really fast and really slow. So yeah, just like, it's quite difficult to do that, and because they executed it so well, it added to the creepiness of the movie. And I think, yeah, fair play to them, they did it very, very well. And what is your score, Jack, for Sinister?
I think my score for Sinister is going to be an 87.
Oof. So I'd give Sinister an 83.
Oh, that's good. That's good for you.
High rating from me, just because, yeah, same as you. Like, I generally felt creeped out right from the beginning, right to the end. It's just the deterioration of his character and the performances and just everything in it is really, really good. It's so much better. It's just a much better movie than a lot of other horror out there. So that's why I give it an 80, whatever I said.
3.
So yeah, Jack, that was Sinister. Very, very scary. Blumhouse seemed to be the right ones, you know? They're doing well. Yeah, and when we get that tattooed on your arm, the Bagul logo.
Do you know what? I'm gonna get it right there on the wrist.
Hopefully I don't get a Super 8mm box in my loft and I open it and it says like a Jack's Day Out or something on it.
Jack's Wet Day or something. It might be a different video I sent you, Will, but...
Well, there you have it, folks. An 87 from Jack and an 83 from me for Sinister. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more, be sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and why not follow us on Instagram while you're at it. Jack and I will be back with another video very soon. Cheerio!